Hello and welcome to the TopBetta Tournament Show. First edition on a lovely sunny day here in Newcastle, and I've got the Big Cheese, CEO here, to launch the show. I don't know if we'll get his presence every week, but he's here today.
What's this show about, mate? What is the show?
This show is about how we're going to attack the Spring Carnival, how everyone's going to get involved and play a TopBetta tournament, how they can win some money. We're also going to throw out some promos, maybe a few free tips if we're feeling a little bit generous. What's coming up on TopBetta, and just a bit of a weekly wrap up.
Have we got any tips? Have you been looking at them? Have a bit of a look tonight?
No, I don't get paid to do that, mate. So I just don't even look at the form anymore. But Sweet Emily will be winning tonight at Moonee Valley, I think. I've
seen you with your TopBetta account up plenty of times, mate, putting some bets on. So you must have a bit of a look at them.
Yeah, occasionally.
What's the tournaments this week, mate? What do we got?
The focus for us, we've got a few tonight at Moonee Valley, obviously, the Friday night meeting, and then tomorrow Epsom Handicap Day.
There's a big one tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, $15,000 prize pool, $550 buy-in, and then we've also got a couple of lower tier ones. We've got one there, $50, and we've got a $100 one as well. So obviously 3 Group 1s tomorrow, 6 group races, and pretty much Sydney's racing grand final for the year, so pretty exciting stuff.
It should be a good race day tomorrow. There's plenty of hype about it, plenty of hype about the race. Should be a good day.
Yeah, right. What about on the promo front? What can we sort of roll out to launch the show, I suppose, and also launch into the real meaty stuff for the Spring Carnival? We want to.
What's the big tournament? What do we guarantee?
We've got 15,000.
15,000 guarantee, $500 buy-in, $550 buy-in.
550.
15,000. What about if we do anyone that gets on tonight and buys into that tournament, the $550 tournament? How about we give them a $250 free bet if they get in before midnight tonight? Is that fair?
A bonus bet.
A bonus bet.
Bonus bet. It'll be a bonus bet.
Bonus bets.
Nothing's for free. Bonus bets.
Bonus bets.
Yeah, that sounds fair. That sounds ultra generous, actually.
Just for our TopBetta.
Just for the TopBetta audience, all right, okay. And what about if 550 is a little bit rich for a few people out there, and the GST is still hitting hard? What about the lower level tournaments? What about
the $100 one? What is the $100? The $100 one's
$2,000 guaranteed, but we'll smash that. There'll be 3,000 plus in there.
Be nice to get that. Nice to get sort of 50 odd people in that to get up to about 5,000. Okay, so what about we do a $100 buy-in? If you buy into it before the start of the race, the start of the first race,
right,
we'll give you a $50 free bet to go along with it. So really
bonus, $50 bonus bets.
Yeah.
And $100, $110 buy-in.
Yeah.
So you can buy in, then you've got some money to play with on the day.
Yeah.
Righto. That's not too bad.
Sound fair?
You splitting the entry fee with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think that's fair. We'll also have some tournaments for Sunday's Group 1 Turnbull Stakes Day at Flemington. They'll pop up probably tonight, early tomorrow. And we're also going to just run through a few of the big things, the big events, the big ticket items coming up for TopBetta, and Todd's probably the best man to talk us through that.
Well, the boys have been working overtime on the new platform, so hopefully, fingers crossed, next week, keep your eye out for the new TopBetta website, which is more focused towards all of the things that have been getting requested over the last 12 months. We've got some a better tournament lobby for all you tournament players. I think it's very exciting the way the lobby's coming up. You'll be able to play a lot more tournaments.
Some features in tournaments, some different types of tournaments.
Different types of tournaments, yeah, and some and the big one I think is the tournaments that can go across race meetings.
That's
I think
right.
that'll be extremely exciting for punters. So you'll be able to have a tournament that runs across the 2 big meetings, or you can have a tournament that runs across all the dogs at night. So that's coming out probably mid next week, ready for the big Saturday meeting in Caulfield. I think it is next week. Isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
The other big feature that we've got coming out next week on TopBetta is our fixed odds will be released.
Really?
Yes. Right. Finally, after a while. Okay. TopBetta's decided to concede, and we'll have our fixed odds markets up for all the Australian Greyhound Harness and Gallops meetings. also some international stuff as well. So very exciting.
It's very
for that.
exciting. Very exciting.
I know that the team in here have been wanting it for a while, and we've finally got it up there.
Right. What about from the standpoint of tournaments and future tournaments? What are some dates the TopBetta punters are going to slash away in the calendar and
Yeah,
store
so
up?
I think these
What are the
big
grand finals?
$500 tournaments are going really well.
Yep.
I think people are really buying into them. We'll continue to have them each Saturday or each big day of the carnival.
All the way through.
All the way through.
Yep.
I've decided to have a mega tournament on Derby Day this year.
Best day of the year.
Best day of the year, best punting day of the year.
Christmas Day.
So we're going to have a $100,000 guaranteed prize pool tournament with a $1,000 buy-in. So you can win your way through. We'll have tournaments all through the month that you can win your way into that big tournament. Take on the big punters. There's been plenty of guys that are committed already. A lot of the big punters are coming in. So we're really hoping that it's someone like a turkey guzzler that can get up and knock off the big guys. So that'll be exciting for us.
Yep. No, there's plenty of those loyal TopBetta blokes out there, and well, they've got a chance. That's
There
it.
are. Who are some of our
Snarky Clarkie's.
He'll be up
He's
there.
always hovering around. He's a bit of a bridesmaid, but he's always there or thereabouts.
Yep.
Got the Sawazenko in Sydney, who seems to just bob up when the big
Does
tournaments
seem to
bob
pop
around.
up. Does seem to pop up.
Doesn't seem to do much in the lower stuff. He's a little bit like the Hawks. He can just turn it up when he wants, I think.
Very good. Very good.
On that before we go, I think we've also got a lower level tournament for Derby Day as well. But on the big one, $100,000 guaranteed. If you win that tournament, if Snarky Clarkie or Rock of Ages or someone bobs up and steals that tournament, what's the winner looking to get, or what sort of prize structure?
See, I think we're looking to put on a $50,000 first prize, isn't it?
50k,
it's
been floated around.
$50,000 first prize for that. So that's an exciting giveaway. It's our biggest tournament that we've run, and it'll coincide with the launch of the new website and some other exciting things that we've got coming up as well for TopBetta. The next 3 months are a big 3 months for us.
Yep.
We're hoping to make some really big announcements. But the idea is to get behind these big tournaments and really sort of ramp them up for the spring carnival and moving on into next year as well.
Right. 2 more little things just to touch on. I know you're going to get back to doing the form or whatever it is the CEO does the day before Epsom Day. But
Trying to get blokes to work, mate.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're doing here, I think.
Yeah.
$10 buy-in or $12 buy-in, is it? And it runs over the 4 Cup Carnival days.
Yep.
Put up $10,000, is it?
Yeah, minimum prize pool of $10,000 for a $10 buy-in. And that's our King of the Cups tournament that we ran last year, that ran over the 4 days. It was a massive tournament last year. This year is obviously going to be a lot bigger. Very excited about that one. That
So
just
only
gives
$10.
$10.
4 days.
Gives you the 4 days. Yeah.
4 days, $10.
Better
Chance
than
to
buying a
win.
sweep. Better than buying a sweep.
Much better. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So we'll have more details on that one coming up over the next sort of 2 to 3 weeks as well. So. And then for those guys who are just in TopBetta just to have a bit of a play around, and there'll be plenty of chances to win your way into that $10,000 tournament for free as well. So don't be afraid to jump on the site and have a bit of a crack.
Okay, let's sort it out. I reckon that's about it for this week's tournament show. We'll be back next week from a location somewhere in Newcastle. We might go and stir up protectionists down at track work, or head over to the beach potentially, depending on how sunny it is. But we'll be somewhere around Newcastle next week for the show.
We could get in there and do an interview with Lukey Morrill.
We could do.
He might even be riding protectionist track work. That's what prepping him up for the big day.
Really? Oh, yeah.
I know Leesy's keen to get a bit of work in his legs.
He needs a bit of work at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, you might have to go down there and give him a bit of a rev up.
No, we don't want to flatten him. You're right.
All right, thanks for joining us today, Todd, and we'll see everyone next week.
No worries. Thanks, Jake.